Good morning, students. In continuation of coordination complexes or coordination chemistry, last topic metal carbonyls, and just to see the important uses of metal complexes. Okay, what is the meaning of metal carbonyl? When metal reacts with carbon monoxide, okay, and forms here metal carbon monoxide complex. This metal carbon monoxide complexes we called as carbonyls. See the example for metal carbonyls. So many examples are there. Nickel tetracarbonyl. Okay, this is we call nickel tetracarbonyl. Okay, this is also called tetracarbonyl, nickel 0 complex. Okay, next see some more compounds. FeCO taken 5 times. This is recalled. This is also one of the carbonyl molecule. Pentacarbonyl, okay, iron 0. Why here 0? Carbon monoxide is neutral ligand. It is okay, neutral ligand. Next in continuation, you take cobalt carbonyl. This is we called hexacarbonyl. Cobalt 0 complex. Okay, and here CO2 CO8. This is a dicarbonyl compound. This is called dinuclear compound. We call octacarbonyl. The two cobalts are there. Use dicobalt 0 complex. This is the dinuclear compound, and one more is there, cobalt decacarbonyl. This is also one complex. All these are the complexes. Okay, decacarbonyl, chromium or cobalt, both are same. Here decacarbonyl, two cobalts are there, dicobalt 0 complex. Okay, all these are the best example for the metal carbonyls. Okay, first we see the nickel tetracarbonyl. In nickel tetracarbonyl, okay, nickel exhibit sp3 hybridization. Nickel tetracarbonyl structure is a tetrahedral structure. Just I will show here nickel tetracarbonyl. Here carbon monoxide. All are arranged in tetrahedral manner. Carbon monoxide. Okay, this is the structure of nickel tetracarbonyl. In continuation, we'll see the structures of these molecules. Okay, we'll see in continuation structures of these molecules. After that, we'll move into the bonding. How bonds will take place between metal and carbon monoxide. Okay, next we'll see here second compound, iron pentacarbonyl. Iron pentacarbonyl, iron hybridization, sp3 hybridization, trigonal bipyramidal shape. trigonal bipyramidal shape. Here see the trigonal bipyramidal shape iron. Okay, here one carbon monoxide. Okay, here one more carbon monoxide. Here carbon monoxide. Here carbon monoxide. Here carbon monoxide. Okay, here this is recorded as trigonal bipyramidal shape. Trigonal bipyramidal shape of this pentacarbonyl iron complex. Next, in continuation, we'll see the CO6, CO6. Okay, here in this cobalt hybridization is sp3d2, and here octahedral. See, octahedral shape means this is the central atom cobalt, and here carbon monoxide. Here also carbon monoxide, carbon monoxide, carbon monoxide, carbon monoxide, carbon monoxide. Okay, this we called octahedral complex. Octahedral complex, cobalt hexacarbonyl. Okay, next in continuation we'll see some more important compounds. Here CO2, CO8, octacarbonyl. Octacarbonyl means here cobalt, here one cobalt, here carbon monoxide. Okay, here also one carbon monoxide, and here carbon monoxide, here carbon monoxide, here carbon monoxide. Okay, this is cobalt, here this is cobalt. This remaining are carbon monoxides. See here carbon monoxide, here one more carbon monoxide, here also one more carbon monoxide. These carbon monoxides are terminal carbon monoxides, terminal carbonyls. Okay, this carbon monoxide is bridged carbonyl. This is we called bridged carbonyl. Okay, this is the terminal. These are the two bridged carbonyls are present here. Two bridged carbonyls are present here. Okay, in continuation, we'll see one more important compound, decacarbonyl. In this sp3 hybridization, each one sp3 hybridization and tetrahedral shape. Tetrahedral shape. Next, in continuation, see decacarbonyl structure. CO2, CO10 decacarbonyl structure. Here carbon cobalt, here also cobalt, and here one carbon monoxide. Here bonding is present like this. Here carbon monoxide, here also carbon monoxide. Okay, next 6 arranged like this: carbon monoxide, carbon monoxide, carbon monoxide. Next here also same carbon monoxide, carbon monoxide, and here carbon monoxide. Okay, each cobalt exhibit sp3d2 hybridization and octahedral shape. Shape is octahedral shape and sp3 hybridization. This is the structure of cobalt, dicobalt dicobalt decacarbonyl. Then see the bonding in carbonyl molecule. How bonding takes place in carbonyl molecule? Okay, here I am taking metal. Okay, here bond is present. Here bond is present. Here one bond is present. Every metal d orbitals. And see, okay, carbon monoxide present like this. Okay, here carbon monoxide donate the 2 electrons towards this orbital, and form the one bond between these two. This is we called sigma bond. And every carbon has, okay, here orbitals. These two orbitals forms the pi bond. This is also forms pi bond. Here the one electron is present in pi star. Due to the presence of electron in pi star, this we called as synergetic bonding. Synergetic bonding, and this molecule is more stable by the synergetic effect. It is stable by the synergetic effect. Synergetic effect. Here we have sigma bond, here we have pi bond. This is the one important bonding is present in metal carbonyls. And here let's see the uses of metal complexes. The important uses of metal complexes. Suppose iron, okay, magnesium, cobalt. See this, iron form the coordination complexes in hemoglobin. Magnesium forms coordination complexes with chlorophyll. Okay, cobalt, here magnesium plus 2, iron plus 3, here cobalt plus 3. Cobalt plus 3 forms complex with the different heterocyclic molecule in vitamin B12, cyanocobalamin complex. Okay, cyanocobalamin vitamin or vitamin B12. Next, maximum this is used in complexes used in quantitative and qualitative analysis. Quantitative and qualitative analysis of inorganic chemistry. Maximum these complexes formed or complexes are used in qualitative and quantitative analysis in inorganic chemistry. After that, here in photographic development we use the silver. Silver forms complex with the sodium thiocyanate solution. This is the complex. So many complexes are formed, okay, inside the human body. Enzymes also form some complexes during the physiological activities. And one more, okay, for the estimation of hardness of the water. So we use here EDTA. EDTA also forms complex with the magnesium and calcium ions and form the calcium EDTA or magnesium EDTA. These are the important uses. Some more and more uses are there, but these are the some important uses of this coordination complexes. This is about the coordination complex. Okay, then in continuation, okay, we'll see one important topic, solid state chemistry. Tomorrow we'll start solid state chemistry. Okay, this is about the coordination chemistry, D block elements and P block elements. That means inorganic chemistry finished, organic chemistry finished. We have only physical chemistry. In that solutions are already finished. Okay, next surface chemistry also finished. Next we have only 3 important topics: solid state chemistry, chemical kinetics and electrochemistry. Okay, we'll start tomorrow solid state chemistry. Thank you.